On today's five-star flex, I have Keyron Crawford, a defensive line, edge rusher slash outside linebacker for the Auburn Tigers. Keyron, what's going on, bro?
What's good? How you doing?
Man, I'm good. Man, talk to me about why you chose Auburn. You came from Arkansas State, had a really productive year last year, but you chose Auburn in the portal. Why Auburn?
Auburn stuck out me to more than others because just the head man, Hugh
Yeah.
Freeze, just learning like his background and knowing where he came from. He first started off at Broadcast. That's where I attended my 11th grade year and 12th grade year. So I feel like
Mm,
we had like a similar path. And then he was a head coach at Arkansas State. And then so I happened to be there as well. And then I thought it was only right to come join the squad and just actually give them an opportunity and listen to just the platform they have for me, just as far as me and developing.
what's it been like playing in the SEC, man? Big time football. How's it been?
It's big boy ball. I will say that, and I feel like there's a margin that's the biggest thing. There's a margin of error to make in this league, and one mistake will cause a loss. So like that's more eye opening because in the Sun Belt you can mess up more than once and you still got an opportunity to bounce back. But one mistake in the SEC, like they coming.
Right. So how's your transition been? I think you're like you came from, but previously you had your hand in the dirt more. Now you're in more of a stand-up role. How's that transition been for you?
I feel like it's an eye opener because it's allowing me to see my flaws and
Hmm.
see what I need to get better at. So
Yeah.
I'm taking that as a personal criticism and just fixing my own flaws.
So the season hasn't been going how you guys have wanted it to, but it seems like you guys are like very, very close to like taking off. What's the mood been like during the bye week and how you guys are sticking together?
That's one thing I would say our defensive coordinator has always preached that is sticking together with adversity. So I feel like we in more adversity than any other college football team right now because
Hmm.
if you watch our film, like we got guys flying around making hard hits, like just making an impact on the game. But we just struggling on the offensive side, which I know we can get better at on the next half of our season. So we're just sticking together because we know what we're capable of.
All right, so next week y'all got a tough game against Missouri. What's the battle cry right now? What are you guys saying to each other?
We look at them as no different than other teams. So
Hmm.
I mean, we know what they're capable of. We know they got a good back end. They got a great wide receiver. So the biggest game plan is to shut them down, and
Right.
I feel like we definitely can do that.
So you come to Auburn, like you went to Arkansas State. You from
Mhm.
Memphis. Who on that team that have you kind of built the relationship with that helped you kind of adjust to the transition to Auburn?
I say the guys in that room more of Keldrick Faulk, Jalen
Mhm.
McLeod, our young bucks, Amaris Williams, Joe Phillips,
Mhm.
Demonte, like that whole position room. I've 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 grown and just gelled with them because I understand the brotherhood that just because of me coming as a transfer, they open me with welcome arms. So I can't do nothing but respect them.
Talk to me about the season that Keldrick Falk is having and how excited your room is for his success.
Oh my gosh, he on another level right now. We
Right.
we we preaching him. We we praising him right now because he doing the unthinkable right now, and
Yeah.
he's setting a name for himself. And I feel like he's definitely one of the names that's, as far as next year look ahead, not right now. Like he's definitely gonna be a first round pick, no doubt.
Nah, that's what he's looking like right now. Now, talk to me about some of the younger guys that you saw when you got there. So it hasn't been that long since you were a freshman, and you can
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
around and say, "Man, dang, man, these guys. This is how these freshmen are coming in." How was it when
Oh
you
yeah.
got there? You saw the type of freshmen that Auburn was bringing in.
When I first got there, my first person I think I remember seeing was Mars Williams,
Mm,
and he was 6'3", 280,
mm.
and Bolt. I was like, he can't be no freshman. He can't be no freshman. So like once I first saw him, I was calling my boys at Arkansas State like, man, this man can't be no freshman. Like this man is 6'3", 280, and
Right,
moving.
moving.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like just it's the guys they recruit in the SEC. They come
Right.
in looking like a senior in the Sun Belt.
Nah, you're right. So
Like
now go ahead.
nah, I was gonna. That's crazy. Like it's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, absolutely. So I know the season ain't going how you guys wanted to, but what's been your funnest or your most memorable experience since you've been at Auburn so far?
I'd say my first home game, just seeing the experience and the crowd. I didn't have a
Hmm.
great game against like our first opponent, but like I was enjoying the moment because
Right.
I mean it's my first SEC game and I was amazed.
Right.
So I love like seeing how the crowd engaged, the lights, the video before the game, like the songs, like all that. I had to embrace it because this is the only time I'm gonna be able to play football at this moment right now. So we're not promised another day. So I got to cherish every moment I'm on the field.
All right. So Auburn has one of the top recruiting classes in the country coming in to help you guys out.
Yeah.
What are you doing to try to help Auburn keep that class together?
Basically, we gotta bring the young guys along. We just we gotta keep them on our wing side and just let them know the do's and the don'ts. Because I feel like majority of freshmen that come in, they think they got it made because
Hmm.
it's a powerhouse. And but you also got to realize there's another guy trying to take your spot.
Hmm.
You just gotta be humble.
Right.
So any young guy that we got coming in, we gonna humble him.
Right. Nah, man. I love to hear it, man. Like and that big brother effect, right? Where you
Yes,
bring guys
that's all
in.
that is. I feel
Yeah.
like the guys that I had in front of me at Arkansas State, they humbled me a lot
Hmm.
because I had to stand up. I had to stand up for myself as a senior to another senior because I just wasn't going. But
Yeah.
my coach realized I had that dog in me
Right.
and was like, Keyron, just go on about your day.
Yeah. Hey,
So
so
like
I keep hearing that about you. Like you got that dog. Like you really got a dog in you, bro. Like where does that come from? Like where do you think that sense of like just being a straight up dog? Where does that come from?
My pops got shot outside our house when I was 7 years old, and just seeing my mom like take the pops role and
Hmm.
like just make sure me and my brother and sister had everything we need.
Hmm.
So I always had to cherish that and like bring that anger inside of me. I had to let that out when I hit the field.
Man, that's a heck of an answer. Man, RIP to Pops. And man, shout out to Moms for handling her business the way she did and raising a great young man. Keyron, where can everybody find you on social media?
I am Keyron. You can
Okay.
hit me on Instagram, Facebook, but all.
All right, man. Keyron, I appreciate it, man. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Appreciate you.
All right, for sure.